Hey guys, I think I got cut out towards the end. But what I was saying was, just trust your intuition. I know it can feel scary sometimes, and like it's too big of a leap of faith to fathom, and it just seems too much, too like, well, what if that doesn't happen? How can I trust just a feeling? But it's like, it really is happening for a reason, especially when it's been happening for like weeks or months, and it's just, you can't escape or shake off this, just, you feel like the universe is just tapping on your shoulder, like, Megan, like, leave school, don't hang out with that person, don't date that guy. If you are feeling that right now in your life of just, it doesn't feel right. And if something does not feel right, then it's not right. It's like, it's that simple. If you're dating somebody and everything kind of seems like it goes wrong, and it's just like, it doesn't feel right in your heart, and you're like, it shouldn't be this hard. Like, it shouldn't have to feel like I'm pulling teeth. Like, it's not right. Leave. Bye. Like, deuces. Like, it's not right. Like, that's just, it's simple. It's not right. And just, like, leave, because whether it's a job, relationship, friendship, a living situation, just, if it doesn't feel right, then go. Then leave. Do yourself a favor and save yourself a lot of just time and frustration and trying to fix something that's just, it's really a waste of your time. Because for me, when I left college, because I was really unhappy in the whole health scare thing, for right when I was cured by the medical medium and I started healing, which was like May of 2016, I really, for the next 6 months, I truly had no friends. Genuinely, I really had no friends, and I felt so frustrated and alone, and just like, why me? And I was very angry at the universe. I was like, I'm 20 years old. Shouldn't I be in college partying? Like, isn't that what people at this, like, I want to get it out of my system. I want to live it up, and, you know, because that is what you're supposed to do at this age. But really, in fact, with that in my life, I was actually really unhappy. Like, on the outside in, it's like, yeah, oh my gosh, frat parties, like going to, you know, fun, hanging out with your friends all the time. But it's like, I was really unhappy because I'm naturally a very mature, old soul type person, and so that didn't really fulfill me, like going out and drinking, and there's nothing wrong with it, but it did not fulfill me, and it was not meant for me. I've always been more into self-care, holistic, like exercising and meditating and being in nature. Like, I've always just resonated with that side of stuff way more deeply, and just inspiring people, and like listening to podcasts and watch like Tony Robbins and Gary Vee and Oprah and Rob Dyrdek and all those total like self-made badass people. Like, that's what I want to be. And it's just, yeah, I mean, it's like, I felt so frustrated, right? Because for the next 6 months I had literally no friends, and I was like, why me? Why now? I'm so angry, because when I was younger, I had no issues making friends, and I was like the class clown. It was a lot of giving, and it was so divinely guided though, because I needed, including the health scare and the time after that, I really needed those months to just really like figure out, who am I? Who is Megan Gallagher? Like, what are my passions? What am I here on earth to do? To kind of like, you know, build from the ground up, so then it felt very different, because it was like a whole other life, but it was better. It was way better. And I feel like my health scare was really like me just being like a phoenix rising from the ashes, because it just got rid of everything that did not serve me. And that was friends, a living situation, like, it fully got my health to a low point, and then I built it back up. But just like, you know, trust your intuition, and trust when things are happening right now in your life and you feel like you're kind of confused, you can't see the bigger picture. It's like, just trust that there is something bigger out there than you that is working on this behind the scenes. And it's just crazy how life has flipped around, because when I was 20, I literally thought that I was going to be in chronic pain for the rest of my life. It was the hardest thing to swallow, and like, I mean, it felt like a death sentence. I felt like my life was ripped away from me because I was just in bed most days and I had no friends and I was slowly failing college, and it was just this awful time of just being sick, and just, because normally I'm a very bubbly, like, happy, active person, but just this whole flip-flop of, like, I felt like the rug was pulled out from under me, and it was crazy, but it really just reaffirmed that everything happens for a reason. Even if it takes hours, weeks, months to, like, really get that and have that epiphany moment of, like, oh my god, no wonder that happened, like, those kind of connecting the dot moments. Just allow that moment to happen when it's naturally meant to, and you will be blown away. And it just, your life gets better when you trust your gut more. Your life will improve because your gut feelings are actually trying to point you to whatever's going to make you the happiest. It's like, how simple is that? How, like, that's so easy. Why don't we trust it more? How, like, it's just a feeling. Okay, cool. Like, it's just, it's so, and I've never been happier in my life right now, and never felt more empowered and proud and just very fired up and determined. Even on the days where things seem stagnant and stuck and just frustrating, it's like, I trust in the universe, because, like, my life changed, and it was this crazy awakening, flip-flop, like, what's happening? Should I go with it? And I've really just learned to just go with the flow of things and just trust that, trust in the newness of your life. And that has really, it's just changed me, and it's really been a mind-blowing journey. But it was so meant to be, because I think and it was what I needed. It wasn't what I wanted. It was what I needed, which is more important. And what I needed at 19, 20 years old was just a reaffirming how powerful, how beautiful I really am, and how how powerful, and my pain is my purpose. Like, I needed that. I didn't want it. I didn't want the hell scare, being sick, and just, like, getting to such a low point where I'd cry every day. I didn't want that, but I needed it. I needed to get to that low point and just get rid of the weird friends and all that stuff. And school was not for me. It did not make me happy. It did not fulfill me. And I could feel that. And I could feel like I would get these amazing spurts of creativity throughout the day. And even sitting in class, I would daydream out the window and just think, what if, like, is there more out there? And just, is this how kids my age feel too? Like, what's happening? And, yeah, I mean, it was such a crazy ride, and it's just, like, it's mind-blowing to look back on how much I have accomplished over the last 2.5 years of just trusting my gut feelings, and how half the time it's been feeling like I was reaching in the dark and just like, okay, I'll try this, and kind of guessing, but it really worked out for my best, highest good. And it's so, yeah, life can feel unpredictable sometimes, but just trust your gut feelings, trust in the signs that you are receiving, and just also, like, love yourself and just word yourself up and be like, you know what, I am a badass. I do want to take time for myself today. I do want to spoil myself. I want to fuel my body with healthy organic foods. Like, do that stuff for yourself, because watch, your reality will change. And for me, I'm the walking, living proof of it. To go from when I was younger, and this is without judgment, because I understand that you only know what you know when you know it. So, like, my 14-year-old self versus now, it's like a world of a difference, because my internal has changed, so then my external has changed. And it's the simple law of attraction, which is always working, and it always makes sense. When you focus on what you love and what you're grateful for, you feel light, and you feel happy, and you feel like things are really, really good. And it's just, life is simpler and you actually attract more of that stuff. And notice how when you're angry or you hold on to any negative emotion, you feel just like contraction, pit in your stomach, and you kind of just like, it's not the same. They're both very different. So I like to just look at the blessings and everything, and just focus on being the best, highest version of myself, and then the rest will follow. That's my motto for right now in my life, is just doing me, staying in my lane, being the best version of myself I can be, and then that will bring me like the right guy, the right living situation, all that stuff. So the right finances, all that good stuff. So I hope you guys have an amazing day today. I'm sending you all so much love and positivity, and just go kill it. Go trust your intuition. Go, if you're waiting for a sign of like, should I leave that relationship? Should I leave that job? Should I, stop talking to toxic family members? Should I cut out those friends? Whatever you are looking for, take better care of myself. This is the sign. I want to be that sign for you. Of you can do it. You can do it, and I believe in you, and I'm sending you so much love and faith and courage and bravery, because you can do it. You can change your life. You can start now. You can do great things. That is why I was here on earth, is to be a voice for people who don't have one, or who are living in fear. That is why I was put on this earth, is to just be a voice and to inspire people, and just, stick up for them, and to do all that stuff. And so yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day. I love you all. I'm sending you all so much love and light and happiness, and I hope you all have an amazing holiday season. I will see you later. Bye.